Welcome to The Ring and All Other Sports. My name is Leo Connors and I'm your host. And tonight I got two special guests. Professional wrestling manager Howardson Davis III and his Alec, the prize, Alec Price. I
Better get it right.
That like you yelled at.
Get that right,
you guys. No.
Yeah. It is. You make sure you get it right. It's the prize.
The prize, Alec Price.
Prize,
And
Alec.
this is your second appearance, so.
This is my second time here.
And I
All
have
right.
to make sure you take care of the kid because the last time.
Exactly. This is my.
Well, that's why you're here, right? Because there's
why I pay him the
language
big
last
bucks.
time.
Well,
Big bucks.
Did you tell the kid he couldn't swear?
No.
You
No,
gotta tell
I
the
didn't.
kid
I
you gotta
can't
tell me.
swear.
If it ain't in my contract, if I don't sign it, it's over.
I didn't read that contract. Nobody
Exactly.
told me he was coming.
Right.
It was.
All right.
It was some. Yeah.
Well, before I usually like to do a little get to know you interview. I explained it to Alec earlier.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop. We'll do this with you real quick.
Sure.
Where'd you grow up?
Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Weymouth, Massachusetts. Okay. How old were you when you first saw professional wrestling?
You really? Wow. Probably like 7.
Really?
Maybe even younger. Funny story. My grandfather used to work at the Garden for the Celtics and the Bruins, so I got to actually see Andre the Giant in person, and
That's crazy.
holy crap! Yeah, Big John Studd.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper. Saw them all. Like never met them really, but
Right.
got to see how big and massive these guys were.
Right.
We had WrestleMania 1 in my basement. All the kids in the neighborhood.
Right.
Again,
crazy.
TV producer director, so we had the hookup.
Right.
So we had every kid in the neighborhood piled into my basement watching WrestleMania 1. I'll never forget it.
See, I wish I could
Nice.
around back then to watch those
It's
matches.
history. Well, now you can watch it.
Yeah.
Like
You
when
can
when
watch it
Andre
whenever you want,
slammed Big John Studd.
Yep.
I remember watching them all live. So that's
That's
how
crazy,
old, that's
huh?
how old I am.
I was 7 years old when I started watching too.
Yeah.
All right. Who were some of your favorites right away?
Oh God! Well, obviously back then it was always Hogan. But
Right.
if you've met me, if you see me hanging around, I enjoyed the heel. So I was always a Piper fan.
Right.
Lou Albano,
Yep.
Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart. I love the guys that cause trouble. That's
Nice. Yep.
that's why I cause trouble and make sure this guy wins every match.
All right. When did you go to your first show? So, how old were you when your dad took you to the Garden?
Probably 9,
Okay.
maybe 7, 8, 9. I don't know, give or take.
Right.
It was just like I was so young. It's hard to really remember the
Right.
exact age, but it was after the heyday of San Martino and everything like that. I'm not that old.
That's
You know
my.
what I mean?
I'm
You know
that
what I'm saying?
old.
But it was like when
6-year champion.
Hogan was running everywhere back
Right.
then. When I started going to shows all the time when I could drive,
Right.
I went to everything
Yeah.
I could. Anytime anybody was in Boston, I went. Just started going to independent shows within the last 2 years. That's when
That
I
was
met
the
this
next
kid.
question. Was
Yeah,
when did you go to your first indie show?
Crazy, bro.
Also a mind reader. I don't know.
Nice.
This
Yeah.
man knows what he's doing. That's why I pay him the big bucks.
So I went to NCW show.
Okay.
I went to go meet Bo Douglas.
Yep.
I always thought, the business was cool. I had a friend that wanted to be a wrestler. He's come to the Bell Time Club. So I went and met Bo at an NCW show. I saw Alec there. I saw Channing Thomas.
Yep.
Alec had not been in the ring yet.
Okay.
But my man Channing Thomas was in the ring, and I'm like, wow. I'd love to be a wrestling manager and manage that kid.
Right.
And look at him now. He's
doing well, man. He really is.
Still doesn't need me to manage him, but
Right.
one of these days he's going to need a talent agent. And
Yep. There you go.
I'm here for
yeah.
him. But that kid, I'd like to have him in our little clique. But
Nice.
he's going to go somewhere.
I
Channing's
agree.
good.
We'll talk about a lot of younger guys later on as we go on. And so that's how you broke into the business then?
Yes.
Okay. So that answers that question. All right. And tell us about your debut. The first time you came out to ringside.
As Howardson Davis
Yep.
III was actually coming up November
story.
3rd.
Funny
My
story.
man's birthday right here.
Gang, gang.
On his birthday, Showcase Pro Wrestling, I decided this kid's had enough.
Yeah.
He's had enough. The kid's the title holder. They kept trying to take that title off of him.
They wouldn't even let me bring the title home. I couldn't even.
Would they keep it?
They keep
They
it
kept it
on
from
me.
him every time.
They're
They just-
afraid that the Prize City OG was gonna steal it on them.
They was going to bring it to somewhere else.
Exactly.
So I walked in.
Right.
And it stopped. Kept the belt until they cheated him out of it. They cheated us out of it.
Wow.
That punk Carlos cheated,
Yep.
blatantly cheated, and we lost the belt.
It's whatever though. It's whatever
Things
though. I ain't
happen.
worried about it.
Things
I ain't worried
happen, you
about
know?
All right.
it. Not at all.
But it's coming up. A year.
Nice.
November 3rd.
Yeah,
That's
no.
awesome, man. All right, so let's jump into some fan questions. Then we're going to be talking all about all New England
Sure.
wrestling.
Let's do it.
From Big Bear Matooch to Alec Price, where do you see yourself in a couple years?
To be honest, I see myself progressing.
Yeah.
And see myself progressing further in
Right.
pro wrestling. This Friday I got my Limitless debut
Nice.
against my heated rival CJ Cruz, and he don't want none because I'm taking that.
Another up
But
and coming
regardless
kid.
of the fact,
He's nothing to compare to the prize.
I
though.
see myself going maybe to Beyond in a couple of years. I see myself maybe even signing a contract in a couple of years, because the fact is, he knows it and I know it, that I am the most underrated talent in New England. And I am starting to prove to everyone why they need to keep their eyes on the prize, and that's a fact.
His money.
I totally agree,
Kids
man.
money.
I really do. All right, he says to you, Howardson, I hate you. And when
Feelings
I get my
mutual.
hands on you at UFO this Friday, he said, you're a dead man.
You are not fast enough to get your hands on me, Big Bear.
See, like-
I've proved it many a times. You squashed me once,
Did he? Yeah?
Fenway Park. Not this past one, but the year
one
before
I didn't
that.
go.
Him and
That's the
his
one I
him and his
didn't go to.
bearded baseball bat wielding punk decided that, I was asked to be a special guest referee. I
Right.
walked in there. I did my job.
Oh, you mean Bugsy with
Yeah.
the
That
barbed
guy.
wire
This was
behind-
guy.
before he was my. This was
Okay.
before he was my agent.
Right.
And then I decided, before this kid, but people like Bear.
Right.
We've had our battles with Bear and Bugsy
Yeah.
and Bo and Rumble. We're gonna take those titles.
Nice.
Elijah 6.
Now, can I real quick,
prize
since you
Alex
brought up
Price.
Elijah 6, he's from the Tester Strength School?
Tester
Yeah,
Strength,
he's from
yeah.
Wagner's, like
Wagner
Wagner
School.
Brown.
Cool. I'm going to be asking you guys about some of
Anybody
those
in
guys
the-
because I don't know everyone that's from there yet.
Yo, hold
Big
up.
Bear, I just
Anybody
got a
in the
problem with Big
Connecticut
Bear.
area, go to Test of Strength. It's
Yes.
legit one of the best schools around.
Yes.
Facts.
Definitely.
Big Bear.
Love Slick. All right. So Jerry Lane wants to know for the prize, why do you hate CJ Cruz so much?
You know why I hate CJ Cruz?
Why?
You know what? I came up to Let's Wrestle. I came up at the Rumble last year to prove myself. And this man, after, I won a scramble. Like, I was able to take the pin from him. He thought he had it. He didn't have it. It was a roll up. That was it. And he had the nerve to jump me in a locker room. So the fact is, I see CJ as a person that has no involvement, right? And what's gonna go happen in my career? He is nothing to me.
Right.
He is scum on my shoe. I've beaten him twice. He got lucky once. It doesn't matter. At Limitless, I will be 3-1. And CJ Cruz is gonna be no more in the New England scene, baby.
This is
Ah,
stepping stone, that kid is.
Nice.
stepping stone.
And for you, HD3, he says, do you prefer managing or ring announcing? Which I do know you ring announce also.
That's,
at Top Rope.
Well, I went to Top Rope. And
Yep.
I started following Alec and,
Yep.
and chanting at Top Rope, and I, decided, you need me to do anything, you need me to help out. I lend my voice.
Right.
Ryan Drew, Teddy Goods, Steve, they've all
Steve
been great to me.
Ricard,
Steve
right?
Ricard,
Yep.
yep, they've all been great
Good
to
guys,
me.
man.
Yeah,
Really
it's
good
a
guys.
great company to work for, great company to cut your teeth in.
Yep.
Then I just started seeing talent I wanted to manage. So I'm spreading my wings. I'm managing talent. I'm ring announcing for them. I'll do whatever they need me to
Right.
do.
Yep.
I donned some face paint recently for them.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that.
It was
Goldust.
quite fun, It
love
worked. The kids
Goldust.
liked it. As
Yep,
long as
that's
the kids
cool.
have fun, But that's the only time HD3 has fun. Other than
Okay.
that, I'm serious.
Right.
Yeah.
It's,
I understand
it's all
that.
about
It's
making the
it's
money.
about the money.
I was a ring announcer for a company one time, 3 shows.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell
It
you
ain't
about it
about
after
the
off
money.
air. So these guys have probably already heard it. My friend Dan Bullier wants to know when and who told you were booked for next month's Limitless show. Or now it's this week.
You mean Friday?
He didn't say next month. I'm sorry. He said the next. Yeah, Limitless
told
show.
me?
Yeah. Was that Randy?
Yeah. Randy hit me up about a Let's Wrestle showcase match.
Yep.
Because he feels like I am at the point to show my talent at Limitless. And to be honest, I feel like I was at that point a couple months ago.
Right.
But I love Randy. and he's done a lot for me.
Yep.
And I'll do anything for that man.
Nice.
So this Friday, like I said, Limitless is my time to shine, baby. That's it. That's all I gotta know.
All right. And then, but he really says, Dan follows it up with, he really wants to see you and CJ Cruz live. You guys really have something good going on there. There's
Okay?
no doubt.
Then tell him to come to Yarmouth.
Oh, I think he is going.
Okay, good. Then you'll see us live, and you're gonna see us burn the house down for the first match.
You guys ain't going to like this, but I have to add, man, I think you guys would make a great tag team. I have to say it,
you
because
know
I
what's-
really do.
You know what's
Some of
crazy
the
is
best-
someone was just bringing that Paul Glantz, Pigpen. Paul Glantz was just telling me the other day that he was like, yo, you and CJ would probably make a good tag team.
I think-
But I hate him. I don't
know.
like his guts.
I know.
You know, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels,
Yep.
tag team
Yeah,
champions.
true.
A lot of guys that start, like Billy Gunn and Road Dogg wrestled, had a feud before they
Yep.
teamed up.
Yep.
You know, and you want to know probably one of the most successful ones that did that in the Ring of Honor Prospect Tournament, the Viking Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
True.
I mean,
Right?
like
They
you are-
beat the crap out of each other in the
Yeah.
finals.
And
Ivar
John's from
Todd,
New England.
Handsome Johnny, as
Yeah.
I'll always know him as.
Yep.
You know, won, and they decided we're beating the hell out of each other. Why don't we just go beat everybody up?
Yeah.
And look at them now. Seriously, isn't that pretty
Beating
that's a
everybody
cool
up.
story,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah.
That's
Unbelievable.
true.
You know?
But still, like right now,
Right.
he ain't nothing to me.
Okay. That's
no coming
I
close
understand
to
that. All right, my buddy Nathan Fuller wants to know, what has been your best match so far?
Last man standing, CJ Cruz, Let's
Nice.
Wrestle Volume 9.
Okay.
Fact.
Excellent.
Counterculture. Look it up on YouTube. It just dropped a couple days ago. It's fire. Fire.
All right, I got a couple more fan questions, then we'll go into some of my questions. Then I'd like to plug a couple of shows that you guys are on.
Sure.
Okay? From Matthew McGee, who is pretty much Freight Train. You guys know Freight Train?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
Freight Train.
Freight Train wants to know for Alec, who are your influences that got you into wrestling? Who were you watching that you finally said, man, I gotta do this?
To be honest, I mean, like when CM Punk was doing his thing,
Okay.
it was pretty dope. I've always been a wrestling fan.
Right.
Chris Jericho obviously has been one of the greats. Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
But it really it wasn't until like I said, I never went to any independent event.
Okay.
But I started, you know what I mean, playing around with my friends like all
Right.
freaking boys do when they got
Yep.
wrestling video games and shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I just wanted to do it.
Right.
I felt like at that point in my life I was serious about doing it and
Yep.
I wasn't gonna flake out on it. And I'm happy I did it.
Nice. All right. And John Frederickson. Do you know John?
I
So
do.
first time sending questions in. Thank you very much, John. HD3, how did your parents come up with your first name?
It's actually I was named after my grandfather, believe it or
nice.
not.
That's
Yeah. Howitson. His last name was Caddle. Cattle.
Okay.
Not cattle like the cow, but
Right.
cattle. Great guy. They called him Howie. Mr. Cena. Don't be calling me Howie anymore. Done with that. Mm-mm.
So Miss Johnny Fabulous, John
Yeah,
Cena
I'm done
Senior's
with
been
that
giving
guy.
you a hard time? I saw him Saturday night.
Yeah.
He's giving other people hard times too.
Well,
causing problems everywhere he goes.
Everywhere he goes.
He thinks he owns the
And
place when
nobody
he
knows
walks in,
why
but
he
I don't know if
you know what I
I
mean?
own the place. I don't think he's very fabulous. Speaking about plugging shows, Attleboro, the Moose Lodge,
Yep.
this Saturday night, I believe. Either one. It's this weekend.
Now, what company is that?
Showcase Pro
Showcase,
Wrestling. He's the
okay.
commissioner.
Oh, nice.
Supposedly doesn't really do much, to
Right.
be honest with you, to me. But I'll be seeing him.
You guys are on the show?
I just walk in.
You just
I
walk
just
in.
walk in.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm done with that guy. Like I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Right.
And we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a follow-up is for you, Alec. Why would you want... John, what are you doing? Why would you want a slime ball like HG3 to be your manager? This is John, just so you guys know, man, this is John Frederickson, not Leo Connors.
This
okay?
is the guy.
Hold on. It
I
better not
brought
be
him-
you.
It's not me.
I brought this
John
guy from
Frederickson.
Minnesota to interview you.
Really?
And he's gonna do me like that.
He's gonna do you like that? How is he a slime ball, homie? Last time I checked, I didn't even like you when you came and interviewed me. Who does this man think he is? And the fact that you brought it up is kind of pissing me off.
You could have just
Sorry,
crossed
guys.
that right out.
You know,
You could have just not have even brought, like, who do you think you are?
All right.
I
You know-
cross out silly questions, not questions that I gotta
All right.
antagonize
You Gucci,
guys.
Gucci. We cool.
You know?
Slime
All right.
ball, huh?
Slime ball.
Listen, before we get into
Disrespectful.
diving into New England, I really would like to just plug a couple shows real quick. Friday night, UFO Wrestling presents Monsters Ball. It's Friday night, October 25th, my youngest daughter's birthday at the Tiny Community Center, 650 East 4th Street, South Boston. Doors open at 7, bell time at 7:30. The main event is Teddy Goods versus the Masshole Mike McCarthy. Also appearing is Robo, Luscious Latasha, Adira Vinny Pacifico, the Brawler Malonis from the Bouncers from ROH, Francisco Varga, and Bo Douglas.
Stacked card.
Yes. And then Sunday, Retro AG's Halloween Bash, Sunday, October 27th at 3 p.m. at the Johnston Indoor Recreation Center, Johnston, Rhode Island. Main event, Gangrel versus Bear Bronson. Also appearing Josh Briggs, The Blade, Danny Miles, Jay Freddy, Chris Statlander, Killer Nova, Thomas Santel, DL Hurst, Kid Curry, Matt Stryker, and Alex Reynolds.
Wow.
That's a
gonna be a good
fire
show.
card.
And the last one, which I will be plugging as it comes up on the show, it is the Boston Bad Boy Tony Rumble 20th anniversary show. You guys are on it.
I'm on that show.
Yes. It's Friday night, November 15th at the Knights of Columbus at 570 North Ave, Wakefield, Mass. Doors open at 7, bell time at 8. Appearing definitely is the Alpha Dog, Boston
Jason-
Bad Boy, Jason Rumble, Bo Douglas, Alec Price, Demon Ortiz, Slick Wagner Brown, Brawler Malonis, and you're going to be there also.
I'm gonna
Howard
be there
Davis
representing.
III. So, you know, some big shows coming
It's a
up.
big show.
You know, I love Jason.
I'm a Boston
you know?
Bad Boy, so I give respects to Boston Bad
Yeah.
Boys and Tony Rumble and Jason Rumble. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Jay's a great guy.
Jay's
anyways, though.
awesome.
Jay's
all
a
both
great
of
guy.
them. But hold up, let me plug
Yeah.
something real quick.
Okay, yeah,
this
please.
Friday,
That's what
October
we're here for.
25th, Limitless. It's
Yes.
in Yarmouth, Maine. Be there 7:30 bell time, I believe. Look on Limitless Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They all got it on there. I am facing CJ Cruz, and he is gonna be scum under my boot. That's it. It's gonna be me, eyes on the prize, baby.
Yes, and if you haven't been to a Limitless show, what are you waiting for, honestly?
What are you waiting
They
for?
put on great shows. Great shows.
It's the 7th most searched thing for wrestling in the world, right?
Right.
And
It-
it's not
it
an
is beyond
unbiased
number
vote.
one?
That's crazy.
right? Beyond's number one, right? They have
believe
almost
so.
2 million subscribers. Guys, subscribe to my channel. I only got 174.
Oh, not only that, hold up, but October 26th this Saturday, I got Battlefront Pro Wrestling with
Nice.
Magnificent Marcos. Goes down. It's over. Like I said, I'm going for whatever title they want me over there
Right.
because they pay me good. So let's continue.
And that's what we're here for, to plug your stuff.
Plug
Believe
my
me.
stuff,
All
plug
right,
my
so we're going to play the name game later. I want to ask you guys questions about the talent right now in New England. Who do you guys feel are the top indie guys right now in New England? The top guys.
You mean like circling around or like just from here?
The guys that are the best. The best around
Christian
here right
Casanova, AG,
now. Yep.
Briggs.
Yep.
Even though Briggs has been, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
doing a lot more other stuff, but
Right.
Briggs,
AG too. Been
AG,
all over the
AG.
place.
Yeah, absolutely.
even though I hate him, CJ,
Yeah.
I hate him, but you know what I mean? I got to give it to the kid. He's
Right.
got some fight and he's got some talent. Channing, facts.
Channing,
Yep.
fact.
Channing's
No
a
doubt.
rising
There's
star.
no doubt.
Like,
He's coming on in a couple
He's coming
months too.
on,
I
yeah.
Real
think
quick.
it's next month he's coming on.
There's a lot of people.
They really are. That's why I was asking you guys.
Like, it's
There's so
ridiculous
much
how many
talent.
people are
Elijah
coming.
Six.
Elijah Six.
Elijah Six.
You know?
Richard Holiday.
Oh no. Yes.
That
Yes.
guy.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Charlie Cashew. I don't know if you guys have been to any chaotic shows. He's a New England pro
No,
wrestler.
Charlie Cashew's nasty. I know Charlie Cashew.
good,
Look him up
man.
on Chaotic. He's not like, yeah, he's my dude.
Really good. You know.
No, he's really good,
What
yeah.
about Archer? Ricky Archer.
Ricky
That's
Archer's really good too.
young kid too.
I don't like that I don't like that he's tagging with my
Right.
arch rival.
Right.
But he's good.
Yeah.
But all of them, like Ricky Archer, CJ, and who was the last one we just
Cashew.
Cashew.
Yeah, shout out Cashew, yeah.
All train at New England Pro
Yeah.
Wrestling Academy.
And they're doing a
yeah.
great job right now. Is there anybody else you can think of?
You know, I just enjoy watching most of them.
Okay.
The bang-up matches Channing's had with Nico Silva when they
Oh,
were
that's
going
another
Fact.
kid.
Nico's nasty.
And
So,
Teddy too. You know,
Yeah,
Teddy
Teddy-
just
Teddy
gets,
good, yeah.
everybody
He's
goes
always got
nuts
it.
every
Yep.
time where he
Yep.
goes.
There's so
but-
many. And Brad Hollister, who's on the shelf
Nasty.
right now.
Yep. Brad Hollister's
Hammer
good.
Tunis.
Yep.
There's a lot of, like we were saying,
Like,
a lot of
there's
great
talent all over
around
New
here.
England.
It's New England. You know,
Yeah.
it's,
Can you guys maybe think of anybody else from Tester Strength besides Elijah that I probably, that's slipping under the radar? with
Dan
me?
the
'Cause-
Man, Bobby Ocean.
Okay,
Dan the Man.
Bobby
Bobby
Ocean.
Ocean,
Yeah, Dan the
phenomenal.
Man.
Yeah.
Dan the Man. What'd you
Dan the
call him
Man,
last
yeah,
time?
yeah, no, we won't go
just-
there.
we won't
That's
go
what
there
caused
this
the
time.
problem last
You
time.
know, got the mouth going. Dan the Man's great.
Yeah,
Dan the Man's
no
great.
doubt.
I enjoy working at any show.
a lot
that
of
he's
good
on.
people at
And how
Tester
about the
Strength.
women? How about some of the female wrestlers that are starting to, come on?
Widow Belmont is fantastic.
Well, Widow
Every time-
Belmont's not coming
well,
up,
she's
though.
not coming
Right,
out,
but no,
yeah,
but
every
still,
time
one
she
of the
comes
top.
out,
She really pretty much only wants the wrestling indies.
To
So
be honest, like I haven't met her. Check her Chaotic, the women's champion right now.
oh, Tasha Steele.
Tasha
Oh, yeah,
Steele.
she's
Yep.
great.
She's
Yep.
she looks like she's
I think the
really good.
Platinum Honeys are both
Platinum
doing a
Honeys,
great
Angel's
job
really
right
good.
now.
Yep.
And Ava is
and Angel.
nasty.
Yeah, they're doing
Ava
very
take
well.
all day, baby.
Wasn't that awesome Thursday night though? I love the little like a psychopath.
Yeah.
She turned into a psychopath.
She's gotten over, brother.
It's awesome. I was talking to
Yeah.
AG Saturday night at the APW show. I was telling him like, man, she's really doing great.
Yeah.
Any other girls? How about Skylar?
Skylar's
doing
nasty.
pretty good.
Skylar's pretty nasty. There's a lot of good. Like, right now, there's actually some pretty good female. Like,
Right.
I'm not talking trash to any
Right,
female
right.
wrestling because female wrestling is awesome.
Right.
But right now, there's a lot of good like female wrestlers in New England,
Right.
and it's ridiculous. Like I can't name a few right now because like it's just so much.
Right. There really is, and it's great to see.
Like
Yeah,
Belmont's
absolutely.
nasty and all them.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Vanity Vixen's doing a great
Vanity
job
Vixen,
up at Atlantic Pro.
Yeah. Yep.
So that actually had a great match. It was Angel won the title
Yeah.
from Vanity Saturday night.
I saw clips
and
of that.
before she could even leave the ring, Widow Belmont came
Widow
in.
Belmont.
And with her manager, Uncle Eddie Hunt. And
That's
next
the
thing
man.
you know, I heard the bell. I heard the mat slap. I was in the kitchen cooking. I heard 1, 2, 3, and I was like, come on. Angel's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Well, but he knows how to get the belts. He knows how to manage championships. He
Right.
did the right thing.
But I shouldn't say that because I'm a huge Widow fan too. I am.
Everybody's a
And-
Widow fan. You can't
No
not be a
doubt.
Widow fan.
She's awesome.
She's awesome.
Like this past year, putting in the New England Pro Wrestling Hall
Yeah.
of Fame.
Yeah.
It was-
She
I was
deserves it.
there. It
She
was
deserves
awesome.
it.
All right. What do you, so out of the guys we just talked about,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe even the girls, who do you think are the next guys to get signed? I think we're all going to be on the same page.
I mean, like, how
pretty
many
much.
do we name that aren't signed? I mean, like, Christian's not signed. AG signed.
AG is signed, but
signed,
even
Razor
more though, like,
signed.
I expect them to go obviously
Yeah, absolutely.
further.
I think Channing Thomas has a really good chance of being signed soon.
Absolutely, he really does.
He looks really good right
Yep.
now, and he's putting out some good product.
Yeah, he is.
learned
I'm
a lot.
very impressed.
Yeah. He's stepped his game up big time.
Chris Stylan is not from New England, but
No,
she,
but she's really
Yeah.
she's killing it in New England.
yeah, she's killing it in New
you
England
know,
right now.
Right.
Shout
It's
out,
crazy.
Creative Pro.
Oh,
she
I can
comes
see.
from.
I can see.
Okay.
Actually, Vox getting signed too.
Yeah,
be
she's
honest.
working her way up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think her one of her old tag team partners isn't really wrestling now. She's doing like bodybuilding. Delmy.
Delmy, that's a sister.
Oh, that's her sister.
Oh, that's her
okay,
sister, yeah.
she's doing like the women's bodybuilding stuff now.
I thought she was still. I could be wrong
Well, she
because I
might
haven't
still,
seen her a
maybe
little
she
bit.
is
you know what I
wrestling,
mean?
but I just saw her post something like she was in it on the stage, doing
Yeah.
it and
Wow.
stuff. That's pretty cool.
I mean, like, I feel like Mainstay should be signed.
Oh, definitely. They're
Like,
awesome.
I feel like Mainstay should be signed. Bear Country's from New
York
York,
area,
but they
but
should be signed.
Again, killing it out here.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
When you come over here, that's just like it's like a proving ground over here
Right.
for some reason.
Well,
The Ugly Ducklings have been coming around.
Coming
here
around
more
here, they're
too,
really good.
yeah.
I
But
didn't
like-
even know that. I've been at a show where they've been on. Okay.
I feel that Christian, like I said, Christian should definitely be signed,
I
100%.
totally agree. And I just would love to see the whole Killing Over group move up together. And I know
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
probably not going to happen,
Yeah,
because
that's-
there's four of them.
Yeah.
But man, I'd love to see it happen. I really would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who will be in the next wave of indie guys starting to break out, like AG and Christian and all that? So, guys, obviously, like yourself, who are younger in the business, CJ, and some of the other guys you
Definitely
probably named
Channing.
too, right? Channing.
Channing, Nico. I could see
Yep.
Nico coming out.
Nico.
A couple other guys that are in top rope too. That are just
A
starting
lot of people.
to bring up their
BRG
stride
right now, Brett Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I call him? Donovan Piper.
Donovan Piper.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I told you the story right before. I'll tell you after. It's so
I
fun.
feel like right now New England wrestling has a really, really good batch of like new, like younger guys. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like I still have a lot to do to get better.
Right.
This man knows it, but he sees potential in me. That's why.
But
I
you
had to
are
give
one
him.
of the next guys to start breaking out. There is no doubt about that. Seriously.
But
a lot
me,
more
I
this
think
year.
I think Channing's about to start breaking
Yep.
out. I think CJ will break out. I think Ricky Archer's gonna break
Yep.
out. I think
Cashew?
Cashew's definitely gonna break out.
What about
If he
Cintron?
continue. Cintron, well, like Cintron's been around though, brother.
Yeah, but I mean,
and he's
not
done
here,
a
though,
lot
right?
though. He's
been-
done a lot.
Do you know where he's from originally? Because I know he
I'm
moved
not
here.
like I met him at an Caleb's New England.
Oh, all right,
Pro
I saw
Wrestling.
Caleb Saturday too.
Yeah, but like he's done a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got there's respect there.
There's a lot, like we were
Fact.
talking about. There's just a lot.
There's just a
great
lot of good talent.
It really is.
And 7, 8, 10 years ago, they were talking like about New England wrestling, like
Yeah.
in New York. Those guys with that. You know what I mean? 2002,
Yeah.
2000.
Like, that's where
the
you wanted to be.
Homicides, the low keys.
Yeah.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania was the place to be.
Now it's New England.
Now it's
Now it's
Well,
New
I mean,
England.
like to be
back.
honest,
No,
it's
I
come
feel
back
like
to New England.
Yes.
it's coming back.
Yes.
Because right now wrestling is booming in the Midwest.
Yes.
And Chicago and all them are
Yep.
booming with wrestling. Black
Yep.
Label Pro, Freelance, all of them. But I want to get to all of them.
you
Facts.
go. Right.
But the fact about it is like New England's on a rise and it's gonna keep rising until it's boiling over. Because with Limitless, Beyond,
Yep.
what. All these,
Chaotic,
all
the
the
companies,
all the
of them.
companies that have started here.
UFO, Lucky Pro.
Yeah, Lucky Pro,
You know?
all the companies.
Atlantic Pro,
Atlantic
so
Pro,
many great companies.
So many great companies
Yep.
that have so many
AG's
good workers.
I don't know how long he's going to promote, but his zero one
AG's, hold
Northeast.
on.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I dropped my thing again.
Are you
Hold
going to
up.
be there Sunday at his show?
I'm gonna try to come by.
I'm actually doing my merchandise there because I'm trying to branch out myself a little bit just with one
I'm
company.
gonna-
and I
yeah.
think he's the one to jump on the back of right now.
Oh, no,
because
I forgot.
He's going to have 175 to 200 people at his
Yeah.
shows.
Yep.
Because can I ask you guys something?
What's up?
I might have said this to you Thursday night, but the guy that I feel had the best wrestling year in 2019 is Anthony Green, hands down.
Fact.
And I told him that Saturday.
Fact.
I see it.
No one. I'm
I
talking
forgot to mention-
WWE. He won more tournaments, belts, almost married 2 women. I mean, but
He
you
became
understand now
Limitless
he started
champion.
Promotion. He is.
He became Limitless champion.
Yes.
The second ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention AG's promotion booming right now.
Yeah,
and he's
it
got
is.
really good shows.
Yeah. He's only coming up with a second one, but I asked him to sell my
Whenever.
merchandise on the first one.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, you can sell them at all of them if you want. So,
He's fire,
and I
yeah.
do think
0-1.
he's the guy to do it with because I'm pretty much sure he's going to have
how
150
long
to
will
200 people at all the shows.
How
Yeah.
long are we gonna have AG around for? That's
Not
the
much
thing.
longer.
That's
I
what
thought
I'm
he would have
saying.
been gone already, to be honest with
'Cause
you. I
he,
thought
like-
he would have been gone in the last couple months.
Yeah.
I really did.
Like
And
how
he will
much-
be gone soon.
Look at Ace is like I don't know if Ace is fully gone, but he just signed to Impact.
But Impact, yeah. And that's another
that's true,
guy, right?
yeah.
That we didn't even bring up. We missed,
Yeah.
Romero,
He's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Nasty.
Yeah.
One of the best big men right now.
Oh, easy.
Fact.
Easy.
Fact.
And you know, some other guys from Jersey come up here too for Chaotic. They're actually coming up on the next show. Is Sent to Slaughter, Sean Donovan and Danny Moff.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
Danny
so
Moff.
like we were saying, New England guys were going down there 15 years ago.
Right.
Now they're coming up here.
Yep.
You
Like,
know? and they
I'm-
got some great schools down there too.
Full circle.
Hold
You
on,
know,
look at
Creative Pro,
Look at
Wrestle Pro.
Look at Casey Navarro. Look,
Yeah,
he just won one
another kid.
championship
Yep.
and he beat his trainer.
Yep.
Like the fact, like I've never met Dan Moff in my
Right.
but I've seen all of his stuff. I love watching Dan.
And
Moff
that's from
promos.
Creative Pro because Dan's one of the
I
head trainers
love
over there. for
watching
Pat
his
Black.
promos because the way that man treats pro wrestling
Yes.
is the way that everyone should
Right.
treat pro wrestling.
Yep.
Fact.
There's just unbelievable talent
Plus, he's
all over the East
He's
Coast.
a great worker. Look at
yeah.
Eddie Kingston's from New York too. He's
Yep.
nasty too.
Yep. Great guy.
Great guy.
All right, so let's play the name game out. We already brought up a whole bunch of these dudes, so I'm going to skip to guys we haven't talked about first. And then if we want, we can go back and talk about the guys we've already talked about and go in deeper. Ike.
Oh, Ike the Bike.
Yep.
Ike, I like
He is
Ike.
1/3 of those damn dirty drifters up at Let's Wrestle, and it's
Yeah.
amazing.
And who are the other two guys he's with? Do you remember?
Doug Weiser, the dirty dog, Doug Weiser, and you got Jacob Drifter. Look them up. They're on Limitless, YouTube and all that. It's great.
Nice.
I like Ike.
Yeah.
Ike is really good. Ike
Nice guy.
gets a lot. You know what's crazy is like no one really knows, but Ike gets around a lot. He's been doing a lot of road
Good.
time.
Good.
Like he's been doing he's traveled all over.
I
the
love
place.
seeing that when guys break out. I do. It's friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
How about the third member of the Mainstay Posse? I guess he's not a member anymore.
Alexander Lee.
Alexander Lee.
Nasty. Alexander Lee is
I've seen
I
him
love
work once
Alexander.
or twice,
Yeah.
but I've heard some good things about him. See, I'm still getting to know everybody.
Right,
you know,
right.
I'm trying to
I
keep
understand.
my eye
I
out.
I love Lee. Like even though he turned his back on his boys, and I don't really respect that.
Right.
But I understand what he's doing. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah.
But at the same exact time, if it wasn't for Lee, I don't know if I would probably be in Let's Wrestle.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You know, it's about money though.
Yeah, it's all about money too.
Well, it's
about
funny,
money,
right?
Too.
I had you
I-
turn your
No, he
back.
kind of
on
snapped though.
I had you
Kinda
turn
snapped.
your back.
He kind of snapped. Yeah, you did have me. All right.
No, I had seen him up at the time I went to the Limitless show, and I was just talking to him and said, they have a third member. I said to the guy.
Yeah.
And I've never met him. He
Yeah.
goes, well, you just did. I said, where? He's like, me. I couldn't believe it. I was talking to Alexander Lee. And then I think it was the next show.
Yeah.
He turned on him.
Well, you know what? Man's
Your
got to do
fault.
what a man's got to do.
Right? One of my favorite people in independent New England independent wrestling, Doc Ozone.
Love Doc Ozone. You know
One of
what's
my
crazy?
favorite people.
I got a funny Doc Ozone story.
Please.
So a random number FaceTimed me like the other day, and I was like, "Who is this number?" Like
Right.
I didn't. So I answered. No one answered. I'm like, "What?" So I FaceTimed him again.
Yeah.
And then, like, sure enough, it's Doc Ozone looking at me like, "Hey, who is this?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, it's Doc Ozone, the pimp." You
Yep.
know what I mean? It was the best. It was just, like the greatest surprise I could ever get.
He is a great guy.
Always, if you're at a show and you're getting hugged from behind, you know it's Doc.
Doc Ozone.
Yeah. All right. Elijah Six.
Yeah,
He's the goat already.
yeah.
He's the goat already.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Good kid.
he's Gucci.
You guys know how long has he been working?
To be honest, like I've been
little over
working.
a year? Not even.
I think he may be a little. I think he's been over a year. Because
Yeah, okay.
I've been training for 3 months,
Right.
3 years, in February. So I think he started training a year after I did.
Right. Okay. How
I could be wrong.
how about I think this guy comes down to the Bell Time Club, Paul Richard.
Hey, brother.
Paul Richard. Hey, brother.
Hey, brother.
I love Paul Richard. I love the
Hey,
extreme.
brother.
I love the extreme enforcer.
To be honest with you, Paul Richard is the reason why HD3 is HD3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And like Paul,
Oh, wow, I
Paul
did not know
Richard
that.
comes, but ever since he retired, he's been
Yeah.
doing his own thing.
Right.
But you gotta understand, like he deserves 40 years in the business is a long time. You know what I mean?
Lot of knowledge.
Lot of
with
knowledge.
That Extreme Enforcer, no doubt.
So Paul Richards, everybody just calls me Davis. So Paul used to just call me Davis Love the
third.
DL3. So that's where basically HD3
Right, right.
came
Awesome.
about, and I learned a lot from Paul whenever I see him. so.
Nice. I don't even have his. Oh yes, I do it on the bottom. Pat Dillon.
Pat Dillon, UFO,
Yep.
runs great shows. I have fun at his shows.
Pat Dillon is like OG.
He's awesome.
Is he the Castle Island assassin?
I don't know
he
if
CIA?
he was. I don't know if he was.
Is he
but-
CIA?
But I just want to send my condolences to you, Pat. His brother passed away.
Oh, I'm
I heard
sorry about that.
You
sorry
know,
about that, Pat.
really.
He was at the last UFO show that I was at, and
Oh, really?
yeah, his brother was a hoot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, Pat. No.
Yeah, Pat. Please, we really send our condolences. How about the big guy in Killanova, Royce Bishop?
Royce Bishop looks really good, and he's got a lot of talent in him.
Yeah.
I don't see him I'm not talking any trash, but I haven't seen him around but I could be just not going to the right shows.
Right,
you
right.
feel me? But he's really good. I seen him at Lucky Pro. He
Yep.
was at Let's Wrestle. Yeah, he's a good big man.
Yeah, he's getting around too,
Yeah.
which is awesome. All right, how about we spread up Doc Ozone? How about his longest reigning client, Osiris?
Osiris is great in the
He's
ring.
been with Doc forever.
Yeah, Osiris is my dude.
He does great in the ring.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he puts on a great show.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you wrestled Osiris yet?
I wrestled him. So I wrestled him technically twice.
Oh, okay.
One was at a singles match at a seminar, and then the other one was a showcase in a 3-way.
Nice. Okay. Do you remember who the third one was? In that
No, it
match?
was only 2 matches. There was only
No,
two.
no, no. And you said a three.
Oh, it was Sean Candido,
Okay.
the superstar.
Yep.
It was like a year ago now.
Right. Edgardo Montoya.
Oh, it's not.
From,
No.
Is he from Test of Strength?
Eddie White. Eddie White is from the Bell Time Club.
Okay.
Right now.
That's the kid I fired.
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
know that. Sorry, guys.
Just erase that kid's name off that list.
Sorry, man. How about
He's trying,
right?
but
I just don't see it in him.
No.
But
No?
he fired that kid.
Okay.
Right? Gave Elias just 6 the chance. I saw money. I put money together.
Right, right.
and
Okay.
yeah,
How about
he's
Don
doing what he
Vega?
wanted. Don Vega. I love.
Oh,
the
Don
Punisher.
Vega's great.
The Punisher.
The Punisher. Yeah,
Punisher.
absolutely.
He came back from Florida recently. Good for him.
Yeah, he went
did
down there,
good.
got booked someone down there, right?
Yeah, big show.
Nice.
Yep.
Was that NWA Power?
No,
No. I don't know, but all I
I don't
know is
know.
that's
I believe
a pretty
I-
good show. You
yeah.
guys been
That's a
watching
good
that?
show. Yeah, I've
Yeah, it
watched
was a
a couple
really good
episodes.
show.
Yeah,
and
not
I'm like,
bad,
it's like
huh?
old school feel again, like studio wrestling.
God, that's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. I'm
Yeah.
a huge Memphis fan because of that.
Well, I
I
went-
love Memphis wrestling.
I got to travel down for Big Time a couple weeks ago.
I remember seeing that on
That
Facebook.
building, I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, I know
It's
this
amazing.
building. And they're all
Right.
like, well, WCW tapings are here all the time. And
Wow.
I'm like, what?
They
This
have-
is
they
why
have-
I'm familiar.
So
They
you're
have
not
the
with
ring.
Benny?
The thing about that
Yeah.
building.
Benny
What's
Jukes.
that?
The
Benny
thing
Jukes.
about that building is that they have the old school WCW like NWA.
No, it's an NWA
Is that
ring.
The old NWA.
think.
No,
It's a
it's a
Crockett
Crockett.
ring? It's a
It's an old
Crockett ring.
Crockett
Okay,
ring
yep, yep.
in the
JCP.
back,
Yeah.
and people have tried to buy it off of Crockett,
Yeah.
and like or buy it off the stadium. The stadium won't sell it.
Wow.
It's legit just stuck in the back, all packed
That's
away.
pretty cool.
It's amazing.
How about Delilah Hayden? You guys know Delilah?
Yeah, we worked
She was
with her
on
a
the
few
show.
times. Yeah.
Very nice girl.
We worked her,
working hard. She's working hard.
Yeah. Worked. I think she did a Fenway show with us before.
I think so.
Met her, but oh, she was at the press conference.
I ain't got no heat with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All
I
right.
don't really know her. She's
How
cool.
about let's talk a little more about Christian Casanova first of all,
What's that?
because he's like one of my favorites.
He's one of the
my
top in New
grandson's
England.
favorite wrestler in the
Really?
world. Man, loves Christian.
He's smooth. Like he's
No
Trey,
doubt.
the smooth operating gangster.
I
Smooth.
love Trey, no doubt.
Fact.
But yeah, no, Christian is like you said earlier. He's definitely the next breakout. star.
He's the top talent. Like
For a
obviously he's
reason.
the top talent.
Yeah.
But he's the top talent right now that is not signed, and it's
Right.
kind of like surprising. You feel me?
And remember when I said I'd like to see the whole group go together? I guess they just went to New York a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
as a group, as the Killer Nova group.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Good
what
for
I
them.
meant by like seeing them go over, I want to see them to the next level. You know, like
Yeah,
Ring of Honor,
Tasha Steelz from New
MLW.
Sure.
You know, Tasha Steelz is great.
She's great, but isn't she like from New York, right?
Yes.
She's
Yep, she
nasty.
probably helped them get the group up there.
Nasty.
But like I said, it was nice to see not just here,
Yeah.
but they, as a group, they went somewhere else.
Yeah.
As a
That
group,
don't happen
yeah.
all the
No,
time.
no.
You know what I mean? So
Usually
that was
you have
really
like a
cool.
group
Right.
during like a promotion. Like they'll
Right.
give you and you're just that's for that promotion.
Because I'm huge fans of stables. You know, one of my
Yeah.
favorite
Right.
stable was Special K at Ring of Honor back in the day.
Okay.
Freaking love those guys, you know? All right. So how about you said you work a little for Ryan Drew down at Top Rope.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ryan Drew.
Brian Drew's great trainer. He tightens up a lot of screws of wrestlers. Like
Yep.
fine tunes everything he does.
he's
and,
got a very good mind for the business.
great mind,
Yeah.
great eye.
Right.
He helps me a lot. First person to ever put me in a ring as a ring announcer. So
Nice.
down at Top Rope.
Nice.
I'd never even thought about being a ring announcer before.
Right.
And he just asked me to do it, and I enjoy it.
Yep.
Like, again, I want to manage talent, but I'll do whatever Ryan asks, I'll
Nice.
even help him out with music if they don't have anybody. So
Right.
as long as I'm doing something and I'm around, it's worth
Yeah.
it.
All right, so I know now you're wrestling more than like before you were getting booked. Could you take me through like a day of training at the Bell Time Club? Like like when you first get there, what do they do first? What are they
Bo. So we'll get all there, get set, get in the ring. First thing we do is like 250 squats.
Yep.
Hindu squats. After that, we do feet elevated push-ups.
Yep.
We do 30 on the bottom, 25 on the top, and then 15. So then after that, we do like 100 curls.
Yep.
Do our stretch out. You know what I mean? Stretch our hips and all that, and just start right to like basics. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like We do roll drill all the time.
Yeah.
That's the big thing about the Bell Time Club, which I love. Like, and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I love the Bell Time Club. I legit would be nothing without the Bell Time Club. No other training center has like been like touched me. I've always been at the Bell
Right.
Time Club, and I would not be anything without Benny Jukes and Bo Douglas. And the fact that Bo Douglas cares so much about safety
Yep.
has helped me so many times in the ring when I was a little bit, you know what I mean?
Reckless.
Reckless, yeah.
Yep.
Reckless in the
I
day,
see
yeah.
him pulling the reins back.
Yeah, you know what I
But he's
mean?
a great guy, great trainer.
He's a great trainer. Bo knows what he's doing.
Oh, absolutely.
And so does Benny.
Yes.
I feel like, to be honest, like, they may bicker sometimes, but
Yep.
Bo and Benny are the two, like, them together are like the best training combination in New England.
Right. Well, speaking of, like, we've already, like, you're really diving into the Bell Time Club, too. Isn't Dante Luna part of that now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Well, he
Tell us about Dante.
Dante's awesome. I've always loved Dante from the first time I
Great
met
mind.
him. He's
What a
great.
mind.
Yeah,
that guy
hard
has.
worker, too.
Yeah.
Very
He's
hard
really
worker.
good at like what he does.
Right.
And he knows what he's doing.
Yep.
And Dante's from the streets. He's not like one of those preppy like camera
Right.
kids who's coming in and like, ooh, it's wrestling. Like, no,
Yep.
he knows what he's doing and he knows how to
Absolutely. He's
hustle.
done a lot
He
of
has
great
vision.
things, man.
That's why,
He has
yeah.
vision.
He's got
Already
vision
done
for
great
it.
things, so.
And that's why like him and Bo working together is gold.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It really is. I remember he put on his first show?
Mm-hmm.
I was there at the Irish American Club in Malden. Place was his first show. that
First
he
show
went.
packed.
Packed. man.
No one expected
200
that.
I
No one
didn't-
expected
I went
that.
and there was like 200
You
people.
know how many
there.
people like how many people really like, you know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
looking at like they're not gonna draw anything.
Right.
We drew.
Yeah.
Rocky Raymond drew 6 people there like 6 months before him.
With the Power Ranger.
6 people.
With the go power. How are you gonna do that?
Right.
We drew, and we had the Red Ranger.
Yeah, you did.
We had the original Red Ranger.
And didn't his last show, didn't he have the kid from The Sandlot?
Yeah,
Tom Geary, I think.
Yes,
his name is.
Souls.
Me with a baseball bat, little jerk.
Souls, bro.
I don't mean
And then
to laugh,
John
but-
Cena picks me up.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
really
really care for him. Chasing me
Done with
around
that
with a
old man. I
bat.
ain't
Right.
done with that old
That's
man.
reckless and endangerment for my safety. You
All
see
right.
that?
It was a barbed wire baseball bat, right?
It was a Bob Wyatt baseball bat. It was Bugsy's baseball bat.
All right, we already talked about two fourths of Killanova. How about Triplicious, the Trip the OG, Trig the OG?
Every time I've seen Trips in a locker room, he's always giving me respect and love, and that's just all you can ask for.
Right.
I met
And
him
he's
once.
been
Seemed
around
like a really
forever
nice guy.
now.
Right.
He's been
and it's
around
great
forever.
because
And he
and I
knows
said
what he's
it to him
doing.
when
He's
I
good.
had them here that it was great to see like such a veteran
Yeah.
put with such a younger kid, and watch it work like
It's
unbelievably.
perfect, you know what I mean? It took off like a wildfire.
It was like it was meant to be. Seriously,
You know what's
it really-
crazy is
Widow Belmont was with them at the beginning too.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
My boy was like, "Oh, I'm about to be a wrestler," because he was making a joke. He's like, "I'm gonna be Trigger OG," and I was like, there's already someone with that name. Homie. You can't do
No
that."
way. That's a riot.
You know, the fact that two people thought of the same name is just
Right.
amazing.
Well, I talked about him on here with my buddy Dan Boley. You guys have probably seen Dan on Facebook and all that, or goes to shows with me a lot. But he had asked me right here on the set if Triplicious was really like at the time a 16, 17-year vet. And I'm like, yeah, dude. Why would he lie and say
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You can check that stuff out. But I was telling you, we both were talking highly of him. He ended up hitting us up and saying, thanks a lot, but we're only telling the truth.
Well, it's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Like the dude's not gonna because in New England, no one's gonna stand for someone lying about them being
Right.
like a 16-year veteran.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Exactly. How about
Plus, he's really good.
Oh, he is. The mass hole.
Mike McCarthy is
another guy that's incredible.
He has the best promo work and best
so good.
personality in New England today. I don't care what anybody says. Masshole will trump you. If you do not go into a match with Masshole having personality, having character, then that's it. But the fact is, I've had some battles with the Masshole.
Me too.
And I've come out on top. You know what I mean? It's a win-loss record right now, but
I'm telling you, if that booger comes near me,
I've eaten the booger too many times.
Right.
And I'm sick of it.
Bigger.
Too many times.
No booger.
So a couple weeks ago, I had a young kid that's training sometimes at the Bell Time Club, 16-year-old Gabriel Danger.
Gabriel.
Yeah, you've probably been in the ring helping him out a little, right? I would imagine.
Yeah, anytime
Nice
Bo
kid.
needs me to help out with the students, I'm there for help out with the students. You know what I mean?
So is there anybody else that besides like Bo and Benny
Mm-hmm.
that get in the ring and show you guys stuff?
Yeah, Bo and
else?
Benny get in the ring.
No, I'm saying that besides
Big
that.
Bear.
Big Bear, okay.
I've seen them.
Yep.
Masshole come down a
Okay.
couple times.
Yep.
Like Eddie Shaw when he first started
Yep,
to come
yep.
back, he was there. Danny Miles was down like once
Okay.
or twice, showed us some stuff.
Yep.
So some judo.
Perry Saturn.
Perry Saturn was there.
Yeah, I see. He did
Seminar a couple times.
that's awesome.
Yep.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite. Well, he was in my favorite tag team of all
Matt,
time.
Oh, yeah,
Matt
yeah,
Ledge
yeah.
comes down sometimes and shows us.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Paul Richards shows up and gives
Yep.
us some knowledge about wrestling because
Right.
you know what I mean. You never know.
Comes down.
Kevin Matthews,
From
Quentin Michelson.
Michaels.
New Jersey, Kevin Matthews.
Same guy.
I don't think so.
Okay, must be a
Quentin
different guy.
Michelson.
Kevin Matthews is really tall, like 6'5", 6'6". No,
He's
not him.
skinny,
Different
dude.
guy.
Okay. How about like we talked about Channing Thomas. Have you ever teamed with Channing?
Yeah, we just teamed at the Let's Wrestle, Volume 10. Don't lose your head. The fact is, I'm kind of still mad about that because we ended up losing, and I'm not mad at Channing because he took the finish.
Right.
I'm just mad at the outcome because me and him are too good and too how do you
Fact.
fact file cabinets that we're too good to be losing. And the
Right.
fact that me and him have been underlooked, like you know what I mean, overlooked for so long.
Yep.
It's just pissing me off.
Right.
I'm done with it. Mainstay got lucky. I was legit about to decapitate them last Let's Wrestle. Fact.
I want to bring up a few more females that are that are coming up and around. How about Sierra?
Sierra's nasty.
I've seen her once at the Fenway show.
Yeah.
She's gonna be
She's
good.
nasty. She got good character. Always got. Oh, anytime I see her, she got good matches.
Okay.
Sierra's really good. She had I was there the show that she had that the injury.
Yeah.
And it was just horrible because she's gone so far so
Right.
quickly.
Right.
And the fact that happened, it was just, you know what I mean. It's just
Yeah.
horrible.
Definitely.
Terrible.
How about Helen Vale?
Helen Vale. I met her
Red hair.
I met her at two shows. I never I don't really have enough. You know what I mean? Met her
Okay.
enough to have an opinion on her.
All right. Any other veterans in New England that might not even be in the ring if you go to shows? Give you any advice, like when you, a guy that I would say, for instance, that would be a great guy for you, anyone to go for advice if he was at a show. A guy like Jose Perez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there any veterans when you go up to Let's Wrestle? Does anyone ever pull you aside and kind of shocked you to say, "Wow, he just and gave you good advice"?
No.
No. Okay.
I take any advice that I
Right.
get.
Joey
from
Eastman
anybody.
for me.
Joey
Yeah.
Eastman is just
Right.
It's Joey Eastman. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm
He
gonna
gave me
listen to
some good-
Joey
He gave me
Eastman.
some good advice when I first asked him.
He knows
Yeah.
what he's talking about.
Oh,
you
he
know what I
sure
mean?
does.
Facts.
Yeah. And I never seen him and
Joey
Sidney
Eastman's giving
Bacabella at
some
the same
advice.
building, though. That's all I
that
got to
guy's
say
a-
about that.
you know,
No, I like Sidney. He's a little weird dude.
Dick threw him out of the studio.
Fact, really?
Yeah. He bought him from
Why,
this place.
Dick?
He bought him from this
Can't
place.
buy Sidney Bacabella. He's
right.
gonna come
I
back
get
with
it.
I
guys.
hope
get
so.
it.
I want to get him back.
It's like when Joey Eastman snuck back into Limitless.
Right?
You can't take them. You know what I mean? It's it. Can't
They
take
are Limitless now. Just went on their 4th anniversary,
Yeah, the last show.
and I think Big Scott Max Mashmaster is doing some commentary for him on all the the shows.
I believe so. I don't know.
When
about
we
that.
were at Beyond the other night, what is the TV station that they're on? Was it ITV? Or was it
IWTV.
IWTV.
Independent
okay.
Wrestling TV. I just got that. I've been watching a lot of it.
Right.
Studying. I watched the Dickinson versus Sakamoto. Yeah, Sakamoto. It was
Yeah.
Daisuke Sakamoto. Yeah. I'm getting it wrong. I'm sorry, but it was
know who you're talking
the
about. I
most
don't think I know,
Daisuke
but we know.
Daisuke Sakamoto, and it was legit one of the most brutal matches I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
It was great. It was amazing. When you see the sweat turning into steam
Right.
when you're getting hit hard, it's amazing.
They
Yeah.
were hitting each other so hard, I felt it.
But I seen the respect in that ring. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dickinson's a great worker.
A guy that's around your size is part of T. Pazzuzo. I think you're a little taller than him, maybe. But Pinky Sanchez.
I think Pinky's taller.
Is he really? You think so?
I think so.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is. But what do you think about Pinky?
Pinky's good. Pinky's got a lot of personality.
Presidente.
El Presidente, baby. Yeah. Pinky's really good. I like Sanchez.
I hadn't seen him wrestle in a while, you know?
No, he just him and Dickinson just had Team Pazuzu just teamed back
I
up
was there. Yeah, that was awesome.
2 weeks in a row.
Yep. And also in that group is LAX.
Yeah, LAX.
but they're doing their own thing, but they're part of
LAX,
Topazers.
yeah.
And the king of Yow, Jaka.
Jaka, yeah. Doom
Any
Patrol.
interactions with Jaka ever?
No, I've never,
No.
I've never
Okay.
actually gotten to meet Jaka.
And you had said too about the match Thursday night between David Starr and Mercedes.
Mercedes, nasty,
Unbelievable.
A 30
I wish you were there.
minute
because
match.
It was unreal.
And
I swear
it was amazing.
unreal.
Go back
Amazing.
and watch it
have
back
to go
on
back and watch
IWT, like IWTV.
My buddy Dave, who I went with, that you had met, that I was
Yeah.
with, he watched it the next day because you can watch the replays and all that.
It's amazing.
And he said, Leo, man, what we saw from like a video thing, it looked even better.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
It was
It
fire.
looked great while we were watching it. He said, but the TV, like, when you watch it on
Yeah.
TV, those guys did a hell of a job recording that.
You know
He said
who had
it
a
looked
really good
so
match?
brutal.
You know who had a really good match Thursday? Puff versus Thurston.
That was a great match, actually.
Fire.
Yep.
It was a hard hit.
Yep.
Puff was working his.
Yeah, he was.
That's all. You know what I mean?
That was a good match. And I honestly was like, honest.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to think of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a great match.
Great match.
And Nick Gage.
Nick Gage, of course.
Versus Kenny Dome.
Nick effing Gage.
Yes.
MDK.
It was on MDK all day.
Yeah, all
Yep.
effing day, baby.
That guy connects with the crowd. Am I
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean, honestly, heel, babyface, or nothing. He
Crazy.
connects with them like that.
No, yeah, it's just how-
amazing. That was the first time I seen Nick Gage live.
Yeah.
And I was blown away at how he had the whole crowd in the palm of his hand within 5 seconds.
Within 5 seconds.
Within
Dong.
5 seconds. Right? Am I right? though?
That's he had it just as dung. Like once that bell rings,
Yeah.
that's it.
Unbelievable.
He's just that, and that's like why I think it's important because you ever see like wrestlers go around the area and they change their theme song
Yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
they go.
Yep.
This man has the same theme song. People know when Nick Gage is coming out. When they hear that bell, that's
Yep.
it.
It
They
was
know
amazing,
who's coming
man.
out.
Like I said, that was the first time I saw him live. And he had me in the palm of his hand after 5 seconds. Like, I just was, wow. Guy's amazing.
That's-
and that group, Club Kim, I love Chris Casanova and stuff, but man, why are you hanging out with Cam? He doesn't even look like you could get in a club.
Oh, is that little kid you wrestled?
Yeah.
I'm
That
just busting
guy.
chops, trying to be funny.
That guy.
But honestly, though, right?
Looks like he's 12.
He looks
in a
like he's
suit?
12. Yeah, in a
All right.
suit.
And so, do you know the big guy that was with them?
Huh? No, I'm not. I've shook his hands in the locker room.
Dude's huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
Thomas Shop. I
There
was
you
trying
go.
to think of his name.
Thomas Shop. He had a
Thomas
good
Shop.
match with Briggs.
Absolutely. And that's another guy, though, right? Josh Briggs.
Briggs is
He's another
nasty.
guy that's not going to be around here much longer.
no,
There's
he's gonna
no
be
doubt in
yeah.
my mind he won't be. He's
No.
very good.
No, yeah, he's not gonna be around here very much longer, and it's sad,
Yeah.
but he's just
It's
that
good for
good.
him,
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
absolutely.
You know what I mean? He's that
Absolutely.
good. He can do that.
Yep. I go to a lot of chaotic shows, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I really do, because honestly, I'm lazy and I like to go to shows that are closer to my house, you know? And the talent level they have
It's
now.
ridiculous.
And having some of the guys came back. I don't know if you guys are at all familiar with like Brandon Locke.
Yes.
You know, he came back, maybe 6 months ago, whatever, maybe a little longer, but killing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon
Wherever he
Locke,
wrestling,
of
I think he's been wrestling for Caleb at New England All Stars and Chaotic. If I'm not mistaken, those are the only two places he's been working
Yeah.
since he's been
Well,
back.
Brandon Locke's really good.
Oh, no
he knows,
doubt.
and he knows
Steve
knows how to
Bradley
get.
guy.
Yeah, and he knows how to get the crowd in the.
Yep.
I've seen him at the New England All Star like Caleb show, and it was
Right.
amazing.
I'm a little disappointed that I didn't go to more Bradley shows. I went to only 2. I should have went to them all. I gotta go to Chaotic,
Yeah.
because the talent group that he had back then and gave chances to start in this business, guys like Brian Fury, guys like Brandon Locke, Nicky Rocks. There's just so many, Eddie Edwards,
Eddie
DC,
Edwards.
so many guys got like their start up there
Right.
with Steve, you know? And he ran that building that I listened to the wrestling podcast about nothing every Monday, and they talked about it. One of the greatest buildings for wrestling. And one of the times I went to WFA, it was there,
Yeah.
Littleton Opera House.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know?
The little venues are cool.
Little
Yeah.
man, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's like these big venues are amazing, but
Yep.
like the little venues just get like you know what I mean because it's more with the crowd.
Right. All right, how about let's go back to the name game a little bit. How about Slick Wagner Brown?
Slick Wagner Brown, emergency.
I think he's got one of the best laughs in
Nasty.
the business.
He's got the best theme song
When
in the
that
business.
dude laughs, it's infectious. I'll
Right.
tell you that. He's
I mean,
such
like,
a
I got a
great guy.
pretty
He's
good,
so
I got a
knowledgeable.
great theme song, but that man beats me. I got a great
perfect.
theme song. Facts, but that man beats me.
Nice. Guys, we got a little over 2 minutes left. Why don't you plug your show that you're doing this weekend?
Limitless.
Yep.
25th, Yarmouth, Maine, 7:30 bell time. I'm gonna be there to make sure that CJ Cruz remembers why I am 2-1. You know what, Leo? I'm kind of sick and tired of this, ready? Because this man really thinks that he has the ability to beat me. So at the last man standing match, he may have gotten it, but he bubble bombed me off the top rope.
Right.
Like, I could have got back up, but I slipped. Like, there was,
Right.
there was what is it called? There was sweat in my eyes.
Yep.
Like, my mouth was a little dry. I couldn't do it. But at the same exact time, this show is important to me.
Right.
Because I've been working my butt off to get
work
to
these
Limitless.
ads. I know you have. You have.
I've been working my butt off.
Yep.
And I'm here to prove everyone on that higher level that I deserve, like I feel like I need to be on.
Yep.
And that I deserve to be on. You feel me?
Yep.
Like I want to prove to everyone why they need to keep their eyes on the prize. And I also got a show Saturday, October 26th, 26th.
Yep.
Battlefront. It's gonna be dope. Battlefront's gonna be
Nice.
dope. Marvelous Marcos.
Okay, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah,
You can
this
social media too, whatever you want.
Howitson Davis III on social media. But you know this
HD3.
this Saturday, I'm going after John Cena, senior.
Nice.
Senior.
I'm tired of that old man coming into everywhere I am.
Yep.
And just telling me that I can't be there, where to be, kick me out of.
Yeah.
I manage champions.
Trash.
I manage champions.
Nice.
That's what I do. So Cena, I'm coming after you in Attleboro.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to plug the 2 shows this weekend real quick again. UFO Wrestling presents Monsters Ball Friday night, October 25th at the Tiny Community Center. Bell time, 7:30.
Big Bear.
Yep.
I'm Mike McCarthy.
Teddy Goods versus Mike McCarthy is the main event. Also, then on Sunday, hopefully I'm going to be at both. Sunday, Retro AG's Halloween Bash. It's Sunday, October 27th at 3 p.m. at the Johnston Indoor Recreation Center, Johnston, Rhode Island. Main event, Gangrel versus Bear Bronson. Also appearing, Anthony Green, Ava Everett, Josh Briggs, Danny Miles, Jay Freddy, The Blade,
Gang.
Chris
Danny Miles.
Statlander, Killinova, DL Hurst, and the
All
list goes
of
on, and more. Matt Stryker, Kid Curry, and Alex Reynolds. Guys, man, it's really a pleasure having you guys on, honestly.
Word.
I
see.
really appreciate
But hold up,
that.
make sure you follow me on Instagram
Yes.
and Twitter at the Prize City OG. Check me out on Facebook at the Prize Alec Price or Alec Price. The fact is that this Saturday Limitless is amazing. I'll see you guys. Peace.
Subscribe. Peace. That was quick. Bye.